Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, July 25th, I believe. Alright, I work a little later this morning, so I'm going to head by the motorcycle shop, ask them about this repair I'm going to do. Not repair, this mod I'm doing. I'm putting some saddlebags on my bike, and they don't really go on very well because the big shock is in the way. So I got this little mounting bracket which sits on the side of my bike, which basically allows the saddlebag to hang nice and even. But to do that, let me show you. I got to take this bolt out here, which means I have to remove the shock. I've never taken a shock off a bike, and because they're sort of a cylinder that elongates under a spring, if you take it off, it's going to want to stretch out, and to put it back on, you got to squeeze it back down to size and make it fit on there, which seems like kind of a nasty job. So I watched the guy on YouTube. What he did, he had a little jack stand which lifted the bike off the ground, most importantly having the tires hanging free, so the shock was not under any type of pressure. There wasn't anything leaning on it. So with that, do the bolt, comes right out, put it back on, real easy. I got a guy going down there tomorrow night, hopefully if everything works out, and he's got a stand that'll let me do that and actually take it off and put the brackets on. It'll be good to go. So I had a theory. I was looking last night about adjusting the preload on my springs. Adjusting the preload, basically you're making the spring or the shock tighter or looser depending on how much you weigh. If I was a real heavy guy, I'd probably want to have these shocks much stiffer. If I'm real light, I want them more light. And they're right about in the area where they should be. I could probably make them a little bit lighter, but I'll probably do that when I swap them out. So my theory is this. Because I can tighten these screws to tighten the spring, which theoretically should shorten the spring, right? So what if I tighten them down a bunch, then took them off the bike? Would they still stay compressed, making it easier to take them off and on? That's what I'm wondering. I'm going to go ask the guys at the motorcycle shop that this morning. Seems like it might be a little risky, so I'm hoping my friend Jim will text me back and say, come on down tomorrow after work and we'll put this on. So we're going to find out. Hopefully today. And today I have my new windscreen. It should be delivered today sometime. So by the time I get home tonight, my windscreen should be there and I can install it, so I won't get blown to Hades next time I'm on the freeway for a long time. Because Thursday I'm going riding with a guy who's classically known, at least in my book, for long duration rides. We went on a 250-mile ride. Anyway, yeah, this guy likes going far, and I did it on my last bike, my little Street 500, and it literally started falling apart. One of the mirrors fell out, the baffle from the exhaust pipe fell out. Just not good. This bike is definitely going to be able to handle that, but again, sit on the top of somebody's hood of their car on the highway for hours and tell me how you feel at the end. That's kind of what it's like on this bike. There's just nothing in front of me. Just wind just blows right at me. So having that windscreen, I really hope it's going to make the longer riding better. We'll see. And here's the shop up here ahead. These guys are great. Not only do they do the work, but they usually kind of go a little bit above and beyond the job, making sure your clutch is nice and smooth and tight. Just kind of they check more things than other people. Coast Riders, Power Sports, great guys here. All right, well, quick little ride this morning. Let me see if I can get some info. and I will talk to you later. All right, well, I just went to the shop, and they said it's way easier to have the bike up on a stand to where the tires are just suspended, nothing under load. And he said just so much easier to do that. So that kind of confirms my theory. Oh, look at that car! Agrees with my theory on going down to Jim's place and having it put up on a stand and not do the not try to tighten up the shocks. He said you can do it. It's just it's with a stand. It's really easy. I like that. We're gonna do that. All right. Well, it's about time to get to work. Get a cup of coffee. Deal with the day, and get excited to get home and get the windscreen and take that for test drive tonight and see if it's any quieter, any smoother, any less windy, all that good stuff. All right, everyone, ride to live, live to ride, and we will see you on the flip side. So long. Oh. Let's try it this way. So long.